limiting belief. While there are many different ways we can look at this, but we can define a limiting belief to be basically a deep-rooted perspective that you have. It is a deep-rooted perspective that you have, either conscious or unconscious, and it influences how you think and behave. And one of the primary things that it does is that it disempowers you. It takes the power away from you. And it can also keep you feeling stuck. So these are deeply rooted perspectives. They don't work in helping your growth, and helping your journey. But they often sit below the surface. They are always below the surface. They are not helping you. They are just below the surface, limiting you. They are below the surface to an extent we don't always see them. We don't always actively see them. And sometimes we need someone else to notice it. Someone else apart from us to notice it for ourselves. Or we need to do deeper hard work to see. These limiting beliefs, they tend to be in regard to our abilities, what we are capable or incapable of, or they may be beliefs in regard to our intrinsic worth and what are of value as a person. These may be beliefs which we are well aware of, or they may be subconscious beliefs, meaning that we are not aware of them, but yet still influence our lives in many ways. And it's often these beliefs which prevent us from living the life that we feel inspired to live. They can influence our relationships, our friendships, our careers, and often in a way that causes a great deal of dissatisfaction and suffering. This is how serious it is. And in some cases, they can even be destructive. These limiting beliefs inhibit our personal growth. They stand on our way of transformation. They are roadblocks, standing in the way of transforming the way we think, the way we feel. In words, they can prevent us from living happily and simply enjoying our lives. So there are many ways in which limiting beliefs can constrain us, keeping us trapped in unhealthy habits or harmful destructive behaviors, or even negative thought patterns and emotional distress. And oftentimes we want to become free of these things. But first we need to address these limiting beliefs which underlie. Where does this belief come from of that I'm not enough? Where does it come from? Many people do not know. Because some limiting beliefs, we are unconscious of. And they are controlling our life. They have taken over our lives. And some of them are things which are given to us. Other people's opinions given to us, and we pick them and making them our opinions. And immediately we make them our opinions, they become our beliefs. And when they become our beliefs, they become our lives. What you put on your path becomes the path. That is how it is. That is how it is. Sometimes, and these limiting beliefs, sometimes perhaps someone had a parent who was constantly disapproving, or that person will always, or the parent always being disappointed with you, or a parent setting a high standard that you had to struggle to live up to? But even if that wasn't the case, just the typical means of reward and punishment can be enough to give us the sense that there is something fundamentally flawed in ourselves, in us. And so you might go to your entire life with this belief that in some way or another you simply are not good. You take it in your life that you are not good. You might believe that you are maybe stupid, clumsy, or that you cannot do anything right. Or even perhaps someone told you that you are bad, you are this or you are that, and you have always believed it. That's why I'm saying taking any other person's opinion and making it your opinion. When somebody tells you you are this, that is their opinion. It is theirs. They are giving the opinion. It is not your opinion. As long as you believe in whatever opinion you are given to, whatever you believe that you are incapable of doing, or what you are, belief, this is what happens. Belief is a state of mind. It is what man think. What you think, you become. What you believe, you become. What you believe, you become. This is what people do not know. This is what many people do not know. And no matter how many times somebody corrects you, rebukes you, no matter how much you might feel ashamed of yourself, you also feel that there is nothing you can do about it. It's who you are, or so you believe. This what we call as limiting beliefs. They are assumptions, speculations, and some interpretations. They're just that. They are not the truth. There is no truth from outside here. Truth comes from within. The truth of who you are comes from the within. Outside here are opinions. And outside here are opinions and concepts, all of which are assumptions, speculations, and interpretations. And if we want to know the truth, we need to be able to suspend our beliefs, to be willing to let go of them, or at least loosen up the grip a little, and not to hold them too tightly, to recognize that our beliefs, no matter how well bounded they may seem, or not certainties, to recognize the possibility that our beliefs might be wrong. And that is the thing. They might be wrong. Because belief is not the truth. Belief can be given to you. Whatever everyone has been taught by their parents when they are born, what you are being taught by the society, what you are being taught in school, what you are being taught by community, they become your beliefs. You are who you are because of what you have taken from outside of you. one thing we have to understand is that that which goes in does not defile you. All the beliefs that you consume outside here, opinions, concepts, interpretations, they are just neutral. They are the neutral state. They do not defile man, but man becomes defiled immediately after consuming that and becoming that. That is when man becomes defiled. And we are uncertain. We are uncertain of our beliefs. We don't know what our beliefs are. There is a simple way. Let us work from the backwards beginning and watch our emotions. What are we feeling? What are we feeling at each and every given time? For instance, if we can find ourselves repeating the same unhealthy behavior over and over, or making same poor choices, or perhaps finding ourselves wanting to do something but not feeling that we are capable of doing it. We might also notice that we feel in those moments. Those moments, we have to notice that which we feel in those moments. What our emotions, what we call as, let us not categorize them as limiting beliefs and as whatever beliefs. Let us put them as beliefs. This is what your belief is. What you feel is what your belief is. Your emotions speak a lot about what your belief is, your emotional state. It proves the state of your belief. What are you feeling each and every moment? What is emotionally triggered because of something outside here? Because your emotion will get triggered from anything outside here, out of what that thing has been known, out of what that situation has been named, just the name. And this is the funniest thing. It's not something complicated. I believe it's not something complicated. It is never something complicated. It could be just something has been known to be that by humanity, or it has been named to be that. Because it has been named to be that, and you are experiencing that, and as it was named to be that, you made it your belief. Now, when it is occurring or appearing to you real, when it is appearing real to you, meaning that when it is appear in your physical reality, it triggers your emotions because of the belief you have taken from the collective, the belief you have taken from your religion. And we will ask, sometimes we will wonder why we are worthless and never experience God. It's because of our limiting beliefs. We have been taught that we are worthless, we are dirty, we are born of sin. Immediately we are born, we were dirty, born of sin. When you are walking with the belief that you are dirty and unworthy, to an extent that you are claiming by your mouth that I am unworthy before you, God. This is what people do not know. This is what people do not know. You will become unworthy. you will become unworthy even to the Spirit of God within yourself, which is God. What you deny denies you back. That is what happens. The limiting beliefs that you were born with, you were dirty, born dirty. Who is born dirty? Every newly born baby is a new reincarnate of spirit. They are not born dirty. They are born, everyone is born clean and is dirtified here. When people are born, when a baby is born, it knows not nothing. It doesn't know this is good, this is bad. This is a bad person, this is until it is taught. It is not taught to, when it comes, it does not know how to hate. It is taught. Anything you are taught, it becomes your belief. All the things you have been taught are what your beliefs are. And everything that you have absorbed is what you are in your present life. If you absorbed a belief, an opinion, a perspective outside here, an interpretation out, and you made it your truth. Anything you pick outside here and make it your truth, it becomes your truth. What you put on your path, on this path journeying back to the source, this path journeying back to God, what you put on this path becomes your path. Whatever truth you pick from outside here and you make it your truth, it becomes your truth. Limiting beliefs are, I can say they are because of separation. This thing called separation is what is bringing limiting beliefs. This is what humanity never understand or fail to understand. It is the reason why we are experiencing the physical reality. It is because it is that everything that we perceive in the physical reality, it is appearing in the physical reality because of separation. I don't know if someone is understanding me. What we call as God is one unit. That is the essence of what is. That is the essence of all what is, as a unit, oneness. Immediately, there is a limiting belief or a sense of lack. Something appears. That sense of separation, because everything is within God. The reason, and if everything is within God, it can be experienced. Everything in this physicality, it can be experienced by man when man is just at a stationary point, somewhere just seated, but he could experience everything in this physical realm. All of the things in this physical realm could experience everything there. Because man is one with this thing, with everything, and these things, man is one. There is no separation. But that sense, when it came up, what you separate from, you begin to seek, because it vacates your oneness space. You cannot experience it when you are in wholeness or stillness, because you separated from it. Therefore, it manifests in the physical reality. And yet again, therefore, you got to seek these things outside of yourself, because no one needs anything outside here. All what we need is within us. If we were one with everything here, we will not seek anything.